Hey guys, today I'm going to talk about 3 exercises that you should be doing if you want a better butt. Besides just squatting or the traditional deadlift, there are some great alternatives that you can add into your next leg workout to really get you noticed. Alright, so first off, you do want some deadlift variation and some squatting variation in your leg workout, but you can always add an additional 1 or 2. So the next 3 moves that I'm going to cover are 3 moves that you should be doing if you're not already. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. The first exercise that's definitely going to help to build up both the hamstrings and the glutes is the straight leg deadlift. For this, you can either utilize a barbell, a kettlebell, you can use dumbbells, whatever you have available to you. Just make sure you're going fairly heavy today. Maybe do 8 to 12 reps, next time 12 to 15. Play around with the reps, see what works for you. So for that straight leg deadlift, what you want to do is take the bar, chin stays tucked in. Just remember that you don't have to go all the way down on these. There's a slight bend in the knee. From there, go ahead, slide the bar down, keep that chin tucked in. Once you feel those hamstrings, get a good stretch, pause for a quick second, drive the hips forward. And the trick here is to make sure that you squeeze the glutes as hard as you can at the top of that movement. The second exercise that you should be doing is a barbell hip thrust. The barbell hip thrust is possibly, I would say, one, if not the best exercise specifically for the glutes. For the barbell hip thrust, again, you can use dumbbells, but the most comfortable way that I found is definitely using a barbell. You do need a bench for this. What you do, place the barbell on the hips themselves. Just make sure that you have some form of cushioning on it. You can hold on to the plates, hold on to the bar. Just make sure that your back is supported. What you'll do is drop the hips down, pushing through the heels, you're going to drive the hips up. Squeeze the glutes as hard as you can, pause for a full second, drop them down, and go right back down. And go right back up. So, with those as well, you want to play around with the rep range. For me personally, I like higher reps, about 12 to 15. I feel it a lot more versus going 3-4 reps, but I guess that's person dependent. So play around with it, figure it out. The third move that I definitely recommend is kettlebell swings. It's very similar to a deadlift in an explosive fashion. So what you'll do is take the kettlebell, set up. You want to make sure that when you're performing this exercise, you feel it in the hamstrings and the glutes. You do not want to feel it in the lower back. For that, just make sure you're sinking the hips back. Pull that kettlebell back as soon as your arms hit the inside part of that leg. Forcefully drive the hips forward. Allow it to return at that last second. Here, before it hits you, just push the hips out the way. Allow it to travel back and drive the hips forward again. For these, you set up, hike it, boom, drive the hips. That last second before it hits you, just go ahead and sink those hips back. That's a great movement for both the hamstrings and the glutes, also to build that explosive power that's going to help you in everyday life. Thank you for watching this video. If you liked it, go ahead and subscribe, like the video, share it if you can, and thanks again.